It was good, everybody. This your man Lucky. I'm back, man. It's been a minute since I've been on the screen, man. You know what I'm saying? But I'm back, man. And this is a good one right here. In this video, man, I'm going to be talking about the difference between being uncomfortable and being insecure. Man, it just burns me up, man, when I hear women talking about if a man is uncomfortable with a situation or something like that, that he's insecure. You know, and I'm hearing it all the time, man, all over social media, man. You know, if a man stands up for himself, or if a man stands on one of his boundaries or something like that, you know, it's being said that that man is insecure. You know, oh, if he feel like that, then he insecure. He got some, you know, some issues on the inside. And man, listen, fellas, let me tell you something, man. You stand on whatever your boundaries are. You stand on it. Don't let nobody walk over you. Don't let nobody manipulate you. And don't let anybody make you feel like you are any less of a man because you're voicing, you know, how you feel about something. Okay? Just because you are uncomfortable with a situation, it does not mean that you are insecure. But, you know, for a man, if a man has standards, and he addresses those standards, he let those standards be known, and he stands on those standards, you know, he gets labeled. And that's not fair. You know what I mean? It's not fair. And I understand life is not fair. I'm just here basically to let you guys know, man, if you feel uncomfortable with a situation, there's nothing wrong with that. That does not make you insecure. That makes you uncomfortable with that situation. If you have standards, if you have boundaries, you stand on them, period. If somebody has a problem with your standard, if somebody has a problem with that boundary that you have set in place, that's their problem. Don't even worry about it. You know what I'm saying? But don't let them make you feel like you're the one with the issue. Don't let them make you feel like you're the one with the problem. Nowadays, man, nobody got no standards, man. It's like ain't nobody supposed to have no standards, man. Anybody's supposed to run amok, man. Just run around and do whatever you want to do, when you want to do it, why you want to do it, for how long you want to do it. And ain't nobody supposed to say anything about it, especially somebody that you're dealing with. Man, let me tell y'all, man, it's just getting crazy. I don't know if it's me. Maybe it's me, man. Maybe I hold to my standards, but yo, that's just me. It is. I ain't gonna change for nobody. You understand what I'm saying? My standards are what my standards are, and that's it. And I'm not. I don't. It doesn't make me feel insecure because I have standards. Period. I have standards for anybody and everybody that I allow in my life. You cannot be a part of my life and just do whatever it is that you want to do, especially when you're around me. I deal with people based on their character. Period. Man, listen. I'm gonna try to give you a good example, man. But I'm just saying, man, I hold people, the people that I allow in my life, I hold them to the same standard, whether they're around me or not. The lifestyle that somebody lives will affect you, even if they're not actively in that lifestyle when they're with you. Just their style of living will affect you when they are around you. I don't know, let's just say they're living a reckless life, doing things in the streets and getting enemies. They do that when they're not around you. Now they want to come hang out with you. Yo, man, let's go downtown, man. Let's this, that, or whatever. So they come around you. You understand what I'm saying? You downtown, and then now an enemy of his happens to see him. And guess what? Guess what's going to happen? Guess who's going to get caught up? Even though you ain't living that lifestyle, but because you are around somebody that lives that lifestyle, even though they're not actively doing what they do right then and there when they're with you, just the fact that they live that lifestyle, just because they live that lifestyle is going to come back on you. So a situation like that, I would be uncomfortable with. It doesn't make me insecure. It doesn't make me, you know, like think I'm less than, you know, I'm just saying I have standards. So guys, y'all gotta have standards, man. You want to be the most masculine version of yourself, you gotta have standards. You gotta have standards, and don't lower those standards for anybody. Don't let anybody manipulate you and make you feel like because you don't allow something, or because something is below your standards, or because something crosses one of your boundaries, that you're insecure. Man, this is what women will do. You understand what I'm saying? Just because they want to get their way. They'll make you feel like you less than. They'll make you feel like, man, hold up, maybe I'm bugging. Maybe I'm overreacting. You're not overreacting. Man, I'm going to tell you something, man. When your lady say, man, she going to go out, you know what I'm saying, with her homegirls, and you see how she's dressed, why you wearing that if you going to hang out with your homegirls? Now, see, women don't think ahead like men do. Okay, as a masculine man, you're going to think 5, 10 steps ahead, right? So I'm looking at the outfit, right? So you got on this crazy just outfit that in my opinion is inappropriate if you're going out with your homegirls, right? But you know, you got this little outfit on, and you know, it's very revealing or whatever like that, right? That's a red flag right there, guys. If you got a woman that wants to dress like that when she's with her homegirls or whatever, but she says she's going out girls' night, whatever, and that's how she dresses. And she, I'm going over to this spot right here. I'm going to whoever's bar and grill, and you already know what side of town that bar and grill is on, and you already know, the type of vibe that's over there. And you say, listen, man, you need to change your clothes if that's where you're going. You know what I'm saying? Now, you can't wear that and go over there. And then she's going to try to make you feel insecure. See, what happens is, as a man, you thinking 5 steps ahead. You already know what type of crowd is over there. So you know when she go there, she there with her homegirls. However she's dressed, they probably dress like that. Dudes know women dress like that when they go out. They show up. Alcohol is, they drinking and, everybody's having a good time. Somebody's going to say something out of the way. The situation could get out of hand, right? But you already thinking that. But see, women don't think 10 steps ahead. So now you, the man of the house, when she comes in 2 in the morning or whatever time, such and such, he tried to holler at me and I told him I wasn't interested. And then, he called me this and he called me that. Then he grabbed me and he touched me or, whatever like that. Now as a man, guess what? You got to deal with that. You have to deal with that. You the man of the house. But see, women don't think like that. They're not thinking 10 steps ahead. They thinking right there. I look cute. You know what I'm saying? I lost 10 pounds. I'm going out. I look cute. They're not thinking about, if I go out there and this and that, now I could get my man caught up in something because, such and such going to say something to me and, he might be intoxicated and now he didn't put his hands on me or he all over me and stuff like that. Women don't think like that. Men think like that. So now as the man, you the protector. Let me tell you something, man. You can't protect anybody that don't listen to you. You can't protect somebody that doesn't value your judgment. You understand what I'm saying? Man, you tell a woman, man, I think you need to change your clothes. That's not appropriate for where you going. And she feel like she still need to go out there. Then when she come in at such and such time in the morning, telling you, such and such put his hands on me and I told him to stop. And, I was just on the dance floor, me and my homegirls, and we was just dancing together. And then he come over there and rubbed up on me and grabbed me and put his hand here and did all this kind of stuff. As a man, you got to deal with that. But see, what happened is you was uncomfortable with that situation. But she flipped it on you and made you feel like you was insecure. So as a man, you're not insecure. And so you said, all right, you know what, get ahead. Now you got to deal with that situation. They don't think like that, man. Listen, I'm just saying, man. If you're uncomfortable with a situation, it's not insecurity. Don't let it slide. Say what you gotta say. Let it be known. And then, man, let the chips fall where they may. I'm gonna tell you right now, man. If you don't put that on ice right then and there, right, and she walk out that door, when she walk back in that door talking about, man, you need to go down here because this and this, somebody did this and said that, and they touched me and put their hands on me and all this kind of stuff, what you gonna do? What you gonna do at that point, man? See, now you gotta take personal accountability for that whole situation because you allowed her to go out there like that. You understand what I'm saying? Man, let me tell you, man, listen. Man, y'all do what y'all gotta do. I'm simply saying, man, you don't want to be the one caught up in the situation. Simply because, man, it doesn't make sense at all. Zero. Period, point blank. It's not what you do. Being insecure, being uncomfortable, 2 different things, man. Insecure, man, comes from within. You understand what I'm saying? It comes from within. Just because you're uncomfortable with a situation does not make you insecure, man. I'm telling you, don't let anybody manipulate you. Stand on it, period. You stand on it, fellas. You stand on it. Whatever makes you uncomfortable, you let it be known. And if a situation like I just said, man, you dealing with a young lady, man, your wife, and she talking about she going here and she going there, it has nothing to do with control. See, man, I think that's what it is, man. Women think that if a man tells you that you shouldn't do this or you shouldn't do that, he's trying to control you, trying to protect you. It's protection. It's protection. But then women are quick to say, man, ain't no men out here providing no protection, man, because they don't want to listen, fellas. And you supposed to go out there and get yourself jammed up. Or because she didn't want to listen. You can't protect whoever don't listen to you. You can't protect whoever does not listen to you. I'm telling you, man. Yo, if that woman doesn't listen to you, if you tell her you uncomfortable with any situation and she decides to stay in that situation or she decides to continue to move forward with that particular situation, guys, you got to put that on ice right then and there because you, as a man, are going to have to deal with the aftermath. You're going to have to deal with the aftermath. And do you want to do that, fellas? Do you want to deal with the aftermath after you told her, listen, I don't think that's a good idea. Listen, I'm not trying to stop you from going down there, but you need to change that right there. Come about them clothes, man, put on something better or go somewhere better. Go somewhere with a different crowd. But I'm telling you, as a man, if that's the lady in your life and she's not going to listen to you when you give advice, what are you doing? What are you doing? all you doing is setting yourself up to be in a bad situation, guys. You don't want to do that. You're not insecure if you're uncomfortable with a situation. Women want to be protected, so that you have to be in a situation to where you can protect her. By protecting, you prevent her from getting into unsafe situations. But see, women don't have to deal with that. You understand what I'm saying? Women don't have to deal with the consequences and the repercussions of if a man does this, if a man does that. If one man over here does something that's disrespectful or whatever, she just runs to the other man and tell the other man over there, he did this and he did that and he did that. Now those men are going back and forth at it. You understand what I'm saying? Now you're going to be the man that has to deal with that man because that woman didn't listen to you. Why would you put yourself in that situation if she don't listen, man? Man, you're not insecure, man. You think 10 steps ahead. Men and women think different. That's it, man. If that woman cannot respect the fact that, okay, as a man, he's trying to protect me. If she can't see that, you understand what I'm saying? If all she wants to do is, I'm going out with my girlfriends and that's it. Like, well, nah, it'll be okay. All right. Don't come back in here talking about somebody did this and somebody did that. I can't do nothing for you. I can't work with you. But see, then you look like a sucker. You look like a chump. You look like a punk. All this kind of stuff right here. Fellas, let me tell you something, man. Being uncomfortable is not being insecure. If you're dealing with a woman that takes your level of uncomfortability and tries to manipulate you and make you think that it's you being insecure, man, you better take a very, very close look at that. That's all I'm saying. Being uncomfortable is not being insecure. End of story.